Hey, it's Monday, April 28th, 2008. It's EO back at you again. It's another edition of what I like to call EO Chat. Thanks again, Trumpy. Speaking of shout-outs, I was talking to some friends of mine, been kind of watching a couple of my videos. So, appreciation out there for Ryan and April. Thanks for watching, giving the support. Realized they were talking about the random car rants. So apparently that's what got them watching my little videos here. One of the reasons I wanted to come on today was because I actually realized I forgot a movie, I believe, that I mentioned the other day when I was talking about summer movies. And it's a movie called Hancock with Will Smith. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, go online onto YouTube, which if you're watching this, you're probably on YouTube anyway. So when you get done watching this, type in Hancock in the search bar, Hancock. Like I said, it's got Will Smith in it. He plays a guy with superpowers. He basically tries to be a superhero a little bit, but everywhere he goes, he just destroys property. The opening of the preview I saw showed him stretched out on a bench, a concrete bench in front of an electronics store, and a little boy was watching this car chase on TV, and he went over to Will Smith and shook him, and he goes, "Hancock, Hancock, bad guys!" Will Smith looks at him and goes, "So what, you want, a cookie?" Something along those lines. So, yeah, he doesn't really seem to care too much about having these powers, but I think his buddy Jason Bateman in the film tries to get him talked into actually being a more productive and focused superhero. But it looks pretty funny, to me anyway. So, and besides, you know, Will Smith is awesome. I've always liked Will Smith. I was a huge fan of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Monday nights, it was Cosby, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Any kid in the 80s and on into the 90s, well, Fresh Prince came on in the 90s, but you know what I'm talking about. You guys remember Monday nights on NBC. Who didn't want to be part of the Cosbys or part of the Fresh Prince's family? I mean, come on. Anyway, so I just thought I'd throw that out there. That was another movie that caught my eye, was Hancock. So definitely look it up. I think it looks funny, but to each his own. Everybody has their own opinion. But if you disagree with me, then you're wrong. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to mention, Saturday night here in Wichita, there's a country station that does every year they do like a listener appreciation concert. They put on a show and they just give out tickets so you can go to the show. And this year, I've never been before, but I got to go this year, and it was Rodney Atkins. And he put on a pretty good show. I was impressed, and I actually knew more of his songs than I thought. I actually, over the past couple of years, have gotten a lot more into country music and that sort of thing. But yeah, Rodney Atkins put on a pretty good show, and I love that song that he does. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, about his son. Growing up and that sort of thing. I think it's a really good song. And actually, I guess it was like the most played country song of 2007 across the nation. So that was a pretty big hit for him. The other thing I wanted to mention, I'd never really heard much about this until recently, kind of trying to stay caught up on stuff, but I don't know if any of you guys out there have heard. Did you hear about those cops that mowed down that guy? I think it was on his wedding day. Just unloaded clips of bullets into him and shot him down because apparently they thought there was some sort of threat with a guy getting ready for his wedding. They let them off. Are you kidding me? And from what I understand, there wasn't even a jury there. It was just like one judge who gave this approval. What the fuck is going on with that? What kind of crack was this judge smoking when he thought that these cops deserved to be let off for unloading that many bullets into a guy? Okay, something may have happened. I wasn't there, made a mistake. They thought there was some sort of threatening thing. Okay, fire a warning shot. Pull out that bullhorn thing. Put your hands down. Whatever. But when you're unloading that many bullets into a guy, they shot him like 50 times or something? You think it would take enough? You think that after that many bullets you might realize, hey, apparently there's not really a threat here. I don't understand what judge in their right mind would let these guys off. Clearly, they are not the most coherent sons of bitches out there. I don't get it. Why do they have to anyway, something in the news that just sort of pissed me off. Actually, another thing I was going to show you guys, again, a little bit of asinine information here, but I actually got this from a buddy of mine. I tried it, and from what I saw, it kind of worked. But if you're watching YouTube, whenever you're watching a video, say like this one, whatever link is showing up in the address bar, the URL address, apparently if you type this in after that address, what that is the the symbol for and, an ampersand, FMT equals 18. Type that in right after the web URL address of the YouTube video that you're watching, and apparently it's supposed to give you somewhat of an HD version of that video. It's supposed to have better video quality, a lot clearer, a lot crisper. So, might give that a try. Maybe I'll come across more interesting and much more charming if you put that in. Who knows? That might increase my clientele, increase my views, if you will. Perhaps a larger audience could be brought in to the wonderfulness of EOChat and the pizzazz and the charm that it has. I could be wrong. I don't know. Before I end, just one other quick sort of shout out. Not saying that she would ever see this, but I just did actually get done a couple days ago watching a True Hollywood story about one of my favorite actresses, who actually a couple episodes in Law & Order SVU, one of my favorite shows, blew me away with her performance of going undercover in a women's prison, and Mariska Hargitay. Just got done watching her True Hollywood story. Daughter of Jane Mansfield, Mickey Hargitay, famous bodybuilder. She's an incredible actress, and she's hot. She is beautiful. So anyway, throwing a shout out there, Mariska Hargitay, love you. Keep up the good work, and I will keep watching Law & Order SVU. So anyway, that's about it for this edition of EOChat. It is Monday, April 28th, 2008. Like I mentioned, I might possibly, if I get a chance and I'm not busy tonight to watch it, give a review of the new Dirty Jobs that's on tonight. Again, mentioned I love that show. So, but until next time, whenever that may be, have yourself a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it might be when you're watching this. And this is EO signing off. And Trumpy, this is just for you. You stay classy, San Diego.